Growing up in the city of Flint and looking around the community and seeing high levels of poverty, I knew there was a problem. Over time, I started thinking about there just has to be something else that I could be doing rather than feeding my neighbors in soup lines and giving away free food. I kept on thinking, is this all there is to loving my neighbor? And then I discovered Detroit Soup. Detroit Soup is such a simple model. Neighbors come with $5. They bring crock pots of soup and salad and bread. They gather around a table and they listen to the dreams and ideas of 4 or 5 individuals within their community. And at the end of the night, we all got to vote on the idea, the person, the project, the business that we would love to see receive the microgrant. Residents funding residents' dreams and ideas. This is the model that I've been looking for my entire life. It was so simple, and I thought, I can do this in my own city. So in 2012, I launched the project of Flint Soup, which is now Doxa Development. All right, can you help me? Is there anybody behind us?
Looking good so far.
Okay, well, we got to get to the store. Lots to pick up.
Yes, now that we're in a new state, we don't have the same equipment that we do, so now we have to go purchase crock pots, which I have not. We haven't used crock pots in, I can't remember how
It's
long.
like old school.
It is old school.
Days. It's like the beginnings of Flint Soup. We used to do this all the time. Remember in the beginning when we were always like rushing around and...
Yeah, we're always come down to the last minute.
But this time, we have experience.
We do.
Yes. We know what to do first.
Yes. Yes, it is 7. Extra large. They're not pink. They're definitely lavender, right? Because that's what Adrian said she wanted, is lavender. On to the next stop. Good evening, everyone. Adrian and I are so excited to be here with you today. I'm James Shuttleworth. So usually at this point, I ask people to raise their hands and say, hey, who's been to one of these before? But I don't think anybody's been to one of these before. We are Doxa Development. We started out in 2012 as a very small passion project, self-funded in Flint, Michigan.
Back in 2012, if you asked me how does $5 change the world, I would not have been able to tell you. But since 2017, we had raised a little over $100,000 to seed fund micro businesses all across our community. And that $100,000 has created over $10 million of economic impact. We've seen hundreds of entrepreneurs launch in my community, planted in corridors that tie in neighborhoods to bring stabilization, to see pockets of poverty eradicated. This dinner model really connected the heart of people to people because it wasn't about the microgrant. It was about the relationships that happen in the room and outside of the room. That really was the secret sauce, right? It's people. Over the years, as our community was growing and building, first thing I thought of was, I want to continue building with the people of my community that are in additional cities outside of Michigan. And then I thought of Dan.
How I got connected with Flint Soup was completely by accident. I was new to running my business in 2014, and in 2015 I was doing some jobs locally in Flint, Michigan. I was working for a local college, and I just happened to be there filming one of their events when there was a Flint Soup event in the space. And so because I was already working a contract, I ended up filming a Flint Soup, having never heard of it and not knowing what it was. And I was moved by it. I saw entrepreneurs I never heard of before that were right there in my own community. I was a new business owner, and so I'm like, what is this? And how do you pitch? And what is going on here, you know? So kind of time went on, I kept in touch with those guys, and then, you know, Adrian would kind of nudge me like, you should present. So I finally did, and somehow I ended up winning.
And our winner today is Dan Bennett. He can give a show.
Fast forward a little bit, my business is growing, and it was time for me and my family to move. We make a big move, down to the Fort Worth area. And fast forward a little bit more, Adrian's like, hey, I think we're gonna start doing these dinners outside of Michigan. Where do you think? And I was like, I think it might work here, actually. I mean, Fort Worth has got a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of businesses, and everyone's been really kind to me, so maybe we could try it here. And she's like, yep, done.
So we took the lessons that we learned in Flint Soup and created a new model, a Doxa Dinner.
It's the first time, right? So you never know what's gonna happen the first time doing anything. First date, first time selling a product at a farmer's market. I hope people show up.
Our first dinner outside of Michigan drew 78 people. Our dinner had 6 presenters representing various parts of the community, and Chef Jax provided the meal. The Fort Worth Doxa Dinner was actually everything that I hoped and more. Community members came, and at some point during the night, maybe it was over the shared stories or the shared meal or, just connecting with their neighbor, we felt like we became a new community.
All right, we've had our soup, we've had our live entertainment, we've heard from our presenters. The ballots have been counted, the money has been counted. For our very first Fort Worth Doxa, we raised $571. Yeah, drum roll, please. So, our very first Doxa Fort Worth winner is Kendrick Parker, Mays Bayou.
Our heart is to break cycles of relational poverty. It's about bringing community back to the center of business. And when we do that, we see cities and people revitalized. I believe in Doxa because it turns neighbors into family and everyday meals into moments of hope.
So good call on me, brother. Yeah, you need a hand, 'cause we all need somebody. That's it. Lean on me, yeah. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. She'll be your friend for sure. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. That's right. Somebody to lean on. Oh, I need you to lean